Hello, 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 my beautiful people. It's me, Coach Lee, coming at you with your Movement Monday. Let's get it started. Hey, let's get it moving. Hey, right. So, those that are new to this channel, I am Coach Lee, and this channel is all about assisting you along your journey, on your spiritual journey with self love, getting you aligned up, and I do a multitude of things. So first and foremost, I am a self-love master trainer that uses a holistic approach. All right, now that we got all that out the way, let's dive in. And so what I want to really talk about and dive in on is the fact of reflection. So with everything happening in the world, with everything going on, embracing you, in order for you to really dive deep and embrace who you are, you have to really go backwards and reflect on a lot of past things. And when I say the past, I am going off of what happened last year, last month, even as short as last week. By you doing all of these reflections, you are looking into and diving into what served you and what did not. What can I get rid of? What can I let go of? What do I want to continue to grow within myself? Or as a matter of fact, what helped me grow within myself? And if it did not serve you, if it did not hold a purpose in your life, then it's time to release it from you. And when it comes to releasing a lot of things, it's really after you do your reflection on what resonated with you, what was good with you, what helped assist you along your path, along your way. And then when you letting go, make sure you do it gracefully by saying, thank you for serving me. I appreciate all that you've done. I appreciated you at that time, and now I no longer need you. And I release you and I let you go. Because you want to let it go gracefully. You want to let it go in a way so it don't really return back to you. And it's like, you did me good at that time, and now I leveled up. Now I'm not in that space no more. So I want to thank you gracefully. So when you're doing your reflections and reflecting back on what happened in the past, so that you can level up and start being at a higher vibration and a higher level, reflect in a way of that it's going to really be nurturing for you. You don't want to reflect in a way where it's going to really have you in an emotional space and you staying in that space, because we don't want to do that. Yes, reflection can be an emotional journey at the time, because when I did my reflection, I had to do it in chunks. And when I say I did it in chunks, I broke it down. All right, so I'm reflecting back on not just past experience, but my finances, my relationships. And relationships does not have to just be with an intimate partner. A relationship could be with your family members, your siblings, your husband, your spouse, your friends. They are relationships, work relationship, co-workers, business partners. All of those are in the category of relationships. And also it's like your finances, your relationship, your business, your goal, not just your goals, like your environment. So when I even did my reflection on my environment, the environment that I was in, it served its purpose. It no longer was giving me the space to grow like I needed. So I had to gracefully thank it and move to the next location. So how I am is I am very spiritually led. When God calls me to leave and go to another destination, that's what I have to do. Because I know that my assignment for that current destination has been served. So I have to gracefully exit the building. You know what I mean? So I did that. I did my reflection on even food. The way I was eating with my healthy habits, my non-healthy habits. And just because I'm vegan does not mean that I don't have unhealthy habits. And when I say unhealthy habits, sometimes overindulging in healthy foods can be unhealthy. So Okay, I have a confession. One with food, one of my confessions is I love potato chips. Oh my gosh. I just love potato chips, and I can sometimes overindulge in potato chips. Instead of eating it sporadically, I will eat a bag of family chips in 2 days, y'all. 2 days. That is not healthy. So I really had to really dive deeper into my food habits and say, was that really serving me? It was not serving me in a good way. So I said, you know what? It's time for me to grade detox, to remove that out of my system, because I was just overly doing it, and that is really not good. So by me reflecting back on them habits, yeah, that was a habit, because I was doing it for a long time, and I'm like, that's not what I want to do moving forward with on my journey and my new lifestyle. That's not part of what I want to do. If I'm gonna have a bag of chips, I'll have a small bag every now and then. I don't want to have a bag of chips and it's like I'm eating it because I'm hungry. So one of the things was, I was hungry. Instead of me eating food, I would eat the bag of chips. Next thing I know, I done ate a whole family size bag of chips in one setting, and that's not healthy. So I really had to reflect back on that and say, okay, what is the cause of this? Oh, I need to eat food versus me eating these bag of chips. It can be a snack, not a meal. See what I mean when I say reflecting back? So that's what I had to do. I was really diving deep into reflecting back on things, people, places, and things that served me and did not serve me. And the ones that did not serve me, I had to gracefully let it go. And if it still continued to serve me, I also was being in a state of gratitude and being grateful for it, because it is assisting me even further on my journey. So I really was like embracing that and saying thank you for it. And remember, as you're doing your reflections, whether it serve you or not, you still be in a state of gratitude, because all about really manifesting anything you want out of life is really that gratitude that you give your life and give yourself. You have to be very, very grateful of what you have and what you don't have, and be mindful of the words that come out your mouth. So the main key and takeaway is, make sure that you are gracefully being in a gratitude with releasing, and being in a gratitude with accepting what you already have and currently going on, and also nurturing the way that you're exiting. And when I'm saying nurturing the way that you're exiting, like I already mentioned, is do it in a way that is graceful, do it in a way that is really still in a space of gratitude, and you releasing it gracefulness, so that it know that it really did its purpose, and you really accept it and you really appreciate it, and now it's like, thank you for all you've done. I'm good now. And when it still serve you, thank you for all you continuing to do. I appreciate you. So when you're doing these reflections, also remember to do it in chunks. Don't group everything up together. Group things differently. Group things in a way of categories, so that you can look at it, reflect through that particular category, and you're able to move forward to the next category. So it's not too overwhelming. It's not like you're doing so many things at one time and doing a big reflection, because sometimes a big chunk of the reflection can also be overwhelming. It can also be a little hard to digest. Like you're trying to, like, it's a plate and it's full of food, and it's like, how am I gonna eat all of this? So you want to do stuff in bite sizes and chunks when you're doing your reflection. So I hope all of this resonate with you. Let me know what categories or what things you may need some assistance in. Comment down below and say, hey, I reflect on this. This is what happened. This is how I feel about after the reflection. So yeah, make sure you comment down below. Share this video with anyone you feel as though needs to hear it, needs to get this message. And once again, I am Coach Lee, the world's #1 master self-love trainer that uses a holistic approach. And I look forward to talking to you quite soon. As always, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Till next time, my beautiful people.